Gibraltar Road opened, so the Burly Gurlies went ahead with our original plan of biking all the way to Gibraltar Rock, but this time we parked the bikes on the other side of the road and hiked up and over this ridge to get to Cold Springs Dome, which is a different climbing area. Did some climbing there and then reversed it again. To bike to Gibraltar Rock from home, my phone measured almost 18 miles and 2,700 feet of elevation gain. The hike to get to Cold Springs Dome is more of a climber/highliner trail, so while it is short, it is extremely steep. Since we passed the ocean at Goleta Beach before climbing up Gibraltar Road, we are calling this a sea to summit ascent with the Burly Gurlies, which is me, I'm Becca, Ash, Audra, and Audra's fiance, Drew. For a while, Cold Springs Dome was just a top roping crag, except for this one route, Makunaima, which goes up the middle. It's a 511C trad route. Makunaima is the route that I was targeting, so I was grateful to have some friends help bike the gear up here. My friend Sean Reed has been bolting a lot of new routes in the Makunaima amphitheater, so sport routes, and Ash, Audra, and Drew wanted to get on those new routes. Cruising on up.
How long did you get here?
Oh, like 1 minute.
This is my combined bike lock carabiner rig for my rope.
You're so cool. It makes it really hard to shift gears.
Well, we already know Audra can go all the way up Gibraltar on a single speed.
You don't even need gears. One middle gear is all this girl needs.
Yo! The climb begins.
Here's Becca. In the back. The crew's all wandering off to pee before we start Gibraltar.
So somewhere we're gonna pass Nico's car. He opted for the assisted ascent, but still bike ascent. Unlike the Burly Gurlies, who went for the unassisted sea to summit of Gibraltar.
On hard as always.
Well, it's no surprise I'm at the back of the group for the biking, and Audra and Ash are at the front. I will catch them one day.
Rising up, back on my feet.
Look at this! Nico's car's all the way up here, missing out on the initial climb.
I'm smiling.
This might be the biggest washout so far. That's spooky. You keep looking for where the big boulder fell. They cleared it. If they hadn't, we would have had to pull over for some first ascents.
Made it to the no shooting sign. Here's Audra doing fine. I'm feeling gassed. Here come our mountain bikers. Doing so great. Crushing!
A few more turns and then we'll be there.
Cool, cool.
Our new biggest washout.
There's Becca. Steepest part. That will do. How was it? Yeah, Drew.
Well, that's Rattlesnake Canyon. That's where we popped out last time. There's Gibraltar Rock. And we're basically parking in the same place and hiking up.
Woohoo! Woo-hoo. Great work.
Now we hike. Sea to summit. This is our high point.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Drop down to the climbing. That's the top of the dome. Doesn't look like much from here.
They all left theirs like a little bit behind, like around a corner, so they're kind of out of sight. They locked into a lilac tree.
I walked on it first. Yeah.
Is this your crack
Nico
friend,
and
Becca?
Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's the one you're getting home?
Yep.
What is it?
11C. Makunaima.
Moving fast. Come on, bro.
Or is it nice ash?
Feels like easy slab. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. There we are. Cool.
My hands are numb, which is stupid. It's a hot day.
Becca's setting up the send video.
Horizontal was not achieved. I don't know how much drag it would add.
Yeah, I think I ended up putting
Oh, bees, Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus. While I'm running it out. I actually got a knee bar to place this first piece, so that was kind of neat.
Great.
No longer soloing. Sean sent me all of his gear beta and told me basically, this is what you need to sew it up, since he knows I'm newer to trad leads. I was resting absolutely all over this thing, but I had to cut those out because the video was just too boring. I messed around with this placement a little while before I found a good spot. That was a black totem, of course. And then this next part, I actually cut feet for a little while, but then I found a sweet heel hook rest. I got stuck for a little bit around here just reading the next part of the route. I went up and then came back down just so that I could suss it out a little more and not make a mistake. Yep, I rested here too and then just cut that part out. I just can't really figure out the next part yet.
Very cool.
I think I get a huge rest soon, which is nice. I'm hand jamming.
Woo!
I thought this would be a little more restful than it is. Here, I'm placing another piece, and it's my last one for a little while.
You're so far, Becca.
Now I spend literally 5 minutes hanging on the wall looking for the final gear placement that Sean told me about, a .75 cam in a, quote, horizontal Waco. This is exciting.
You getting pumped?
Yeah.
You've been hanging there for a long time.
So by this point, I'm getting a little bit nervous. What to do? I have no clue what he's talking about. A Waco is a hole. How can it be horizontal? At this point, I'm saying, that's hilarious, because actually only about half the cam's lobes fit into the hole depth-wise. But it stays. I flipped it, but it's not super completely fired. At this point, I know I just have to punch it to the anchor, but I still don't want to fall on that last 0.75, so I end up having to backtrack a little and rest.
Nice, Becca.
Oh, I'm far enough from the tree. I don't even hit the tree. Psyched. After cleaning the last piece of gear, I get to take a big swing, which shows how actually overhanging this route is. Whee!
Oh, wow. Dude, good job.
Thanks.
Figuring that out.
Stressing.
I know, you did. You worked through it. It was great.
And now for the part that I was most excited about, which is meaningless rock climbing semantics. I top rope on-sighted this route 3 years ago, then got a bunch of gear beta from my friend Sean, and then flashed it on my first trad lead. So, is it a real flash? Please, argue with me. All I'm saying is that technically I've never fallen on this route.
Nice.
Also, like sometimes
She found a good rest.
Looking cool, Audra. Thank you. Yeah. It's fun, huh? Can you take it, Drew? I can chill.
Okay.
Nice.
It's fun now.
Good stuff, Audra.
Doing great, Audra. I don't know why. Oh, Nico's now part of our adventure.
Back to our high point. You're doing it for me.
Let's go!
Damn it. A climbing helmet's a nice touch. Oh, yes. There they are.
Oh, that was so much fun. This was not the initial plan. Glad it worked. Oh, that was upsetting.
Well, that was faster on the way down. Kitties. Saying goodbye to Ash here. This is not staged. We are friends.
Excellent work, Burly Gurlies.
We lost Drew in the foliage.
This was very fun. Way better than last time, much more dialed.
I think we're more dialed, yeah.
Beats driving.
Absolutely does. Thank you, Audra.